If you're looking to buy a new SUV, stop right here because this video is going to help you a lot. Watch this video till the end because the new Brezza is here. And today in this video, the Car Guide Media team, means us, will decode, will review all the details for you, the new engine, the new transmission, the new features and the new design as well. Obviously the Brezza has not changed a lot, I can't say facelift, but as the engine has been completely new, the 1.5 liter natural aspirated also comes with a 6-speed manual transmission now because it was with 5-speed manual transmission, and this new turbo engine, you really need to know what this engine can do. We're going to discuss the pros and cons, so watch this video till the end and let's begin with the English review of the Maruti Suzuki Brezza. If you want to watch the Hindi review, of course Car Guide Media has you covered. You can also watch our Hindi review that is available on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Do follow and subscribe us right now because we are the only one which does English and Hindi reviews, both of them. Now with the Brezza, I personally love that the same DNA has been retained. See, even if you look all the SUVs in this segment, the Brezza still has the most and the best boxy design because it gives you the proper SUV look, which gives again you a 4.3 meter SUV design, not just a sub 4 meter. But now with the 1 liter turbo engine GST benefits, the 40% GST slap is only for the 1.5 liter engine. The new 1.0 liter engine gets benefit from the 18% GST, which means you get the benefit of most value for money SUV. Now in terms of feature, you must have watched all walkarounds, but let me give you a quick round out that front parking sensors, new fog lamps with the Victorious design, everything else remains the same. These red accents are Metroscape package, which is available separately. You can buy it with the turbo engine or with the 1.5 liter engine as well. The drawback I can share you right now that the turbo engine is not available in automatic transmission. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There's only 6-speed manual transmission. Although all the transmission boxes, all the gearboxes are now 6-speed. Even the 6-speed torque converter with the 1.5 liter, the CNG comes with 6-speed manual with the 1.5 liter natural aspirated. The 1 liter also comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, and the 1.5 liter is obviously available with the 6-speed manual transmission. The problem is the CNG with 1.5 means it still attracts 40% GST. Ouch. Now the CNG, the good part about CNG is that it has now an underbody CNG just like the Victorious, which means you get more boot space. However, you don't get the spare wheel in CNG variants, do note that, and the mileage is also very good, but again the price is going to be a bit high, and the top variant will not be available with the CNG option. Okay, what can I say? I think a CNG automatic option was needed, but with the 1 liter turbo engine, a CNG would make much more sense because the customers could get more value. Because already you're getting 40% GST, then you add CNG of 90,000 rupees, and again the new features are obviously going to attract some prices too. So that is going to be a bit expensive. Maybe that is why the company has not revealed the complete price list of all the variants during the launch event during today when we are shooting this. Anyways, let's now drive the 1.0 liter new engine, which is different from the Fronx, but it has more power, it has more torque. The tuning is completely different, and they have designed the engine and retuned the engine because of the Brezza shape, size and weight, and the 6-speed manual transmission. Let's figure it out. Now the elephant in the room, a small elephant, but it's a very powerful elephant. The 1 liter turbo petrol engine. It is not the Fronx engine, it is more advanced, more power, more torque, and the more retuned for the new Brezza. Now it generates more power, which means 110 PS and 170 Newton meters of torque, and let me tell you in one word, it is super fast. 2 words ho gaye. So basically, I personally believe that this engine is really nice because even I was expecting a 1.2 liter would have been a little better, but the 1 liter turbo engine is just be it. I don't think so 1.2 is required at all. We need to think about the price as well. We need to think about this weight of the engine and the engine bay area also, because with the 1 liter turbo engine, I'm really enjoying this drive. You actually get the power, which was not expected in a big SUV like this. I was thinking that it must be okayish. I'm glad that the brand has decided to up the power and torque delivery and retuned it, not just putting in the Fronx engine directly. It would have been a little ouch for me honestly. And with the pairing of a 6-speed manual transmission, I believe this is very, very nice. One of the best options you can choose in this particular segment, because this engine is quick, this engine is fast, this engine is reliable, this is a fuel efficient engine, and the 6-speed manual transmission is so smooth to handle. The clutch is light, the gearbox is very nice to drive, very nice to handle as well. With the 6-speed, which means you get more refinement on the higher speeds, and you can even use the 6th gear in low speeds to get the silent drive which you need. And mileage, the top variant and the lower variants are different mileages for the claimed one, but again, if we consider the real life mileage, I would say 13-14 kilometers in the city and around 20 kilometers per liter on the highways, 18 to 20 depending on your driving, because the turbocharger character is quite nice, because when you're driving on a constant speed, you get the best mileage possible in a turbocharged engine. And with the Brezza and the Maruti Suzuki engineering, you'll get the best mileage in the segment for sure. And if you're considering the CNG, please consider again, calculate again, because with the CNG you'll get the 1.5 liter aspirated engine, and with that you will have to pay 40% GST, which is included in the X showroom already. But I would say use the best value possible, go with the 6-speed manual transmission of the 1 liter turbo for the best tax benefits. You'll get a good mileage, do calculate that as well. And I think this would be a more value for money pick. The prices are not out yet, but I think Maruti Suzuki will do a good job in terms of pricing, especially with the 1 liter turbo. With the 1.5 liter aspirated, they are quite not in a good position to set the price right because of the high GST of 40% like the other above 4 meter SUVs, which is why every other brand offers a smaller engine than the 1.5 liter in petrol, of course. The only problem is the suspension. I believe it should be more city friendly, it should have been more soft, it should have been more comforting, because I am feeling the road on the seats, on my body. I also think that the suspension needs to be a little bit improved in terms of city. You're going to get a good stability on the highways, but I think Brezza, even Maruti Suzuki vehicle, is more city friendly. So when you have bad roads, speed breakers, probably potholes, and you're going to feel that I expected a better mileage because this is a bit jerky. Please have a test drive yourself and you'll get the best idea possible of what I'm talking about right now. Overall, it's a very comforting, easy to drive vehicle, and I again believe that Brezza is one of the best options you can buy right now in under sub 4 meter category, subcompact SUVs, because see, now it gets the tax benefit. Maruti Suzuki has the widest network. Maruti Suzuki also offers the best mileage in the segment. And the only problem is that it does not have fancy features. But if you do not want fancy features, you want space, you want reliability, just go for the Brezza 1 liter turbo. Avoid the 1.5 liter again for the tax problem. And of course the CNG also, because it comes with the 1.5, so tax problem. Go with the 1.5. The only problem is people would complain that we really needed a 6-speed torque converter with this turbo engine as well, just like the Fronx has. I would suggest you to comment right now, and Maruti Suzuki will definitely consider the option of the torque converter with this turbo engine. I need to highlight one or two things of the new Brezza, that the front parking sensors, the new alloy wheels, the rear ADAS features. Basically the reverse parking sensors work as rear cross traffic alert sensors and monitors for your driving ease, and that sensor, the light enables on the ORVM, which is really helpful. Even without the ADAS, you get half and some of the ADAS features you want, because ADAS is not just one level 2, it's the autonomous driving assistance system. So these are driving assistance systems. So I would say the rear cross traffic alert is a very good option. Without proper radar or camera in the front, the brand has managed to do it with the reverse parking sensors, and I think it's a good move, and it really helps you a lot during the drive, and it is safe for us. So safety obviously top priority. Bharat NCAP 5-star safety rated Brezza already got. But again, the second highlight I would suggest would like to highlight is the new screen. It is not just a bigger screen. Previous one was 9 inches, is 10.1. It is not just about the size, it is about the user interface, because the new user interface is from the Victorious, and I personally love this one. Great connectivity, proper Alexa features, 35 plus connected applications. There's OTT applications as well. You get plenty of features to use from the Spotify. 360-degree camera is integrated in. It is fast, it is quick. I personally believe this is one of the best screens in this price segment. The 360-degree camera quality, decent, not the best, but I would say 7 out of 10 I can easily rate it. Next would be the new AC vent controls. Then the wireless charger with cooling pad, which means your phone is not going to heat up very quickly. The 6-speed manual transmission, obviously, and the ventilated seats with the new interior theme, which is black and brown. Now, everything else remains the same. The 6-speaker system, 6 airbags, auto-dimming IRVM, electric sunroof. What else do you need? You need steering wheel controls. You get a semi-damaged digital cluster. You get a heads-up display, which is quite nice. I think Brezza was the first vehicle in this segment which offered heads-up display, but it is a glass. So I really don't like glass coming out from the dashboard now, because many cars in this segment, not in this segment, sorry, many cars below 20 lakhs are offering proper heads-up display, which is a screen projection on the windshield. But this is also fine because you get the information, it is colored, you get the navigation, you get the time, you get the speed, and you keep it in check. But again, I really like the new screen interface. It is really nice. The Android Auto Apple CarPlay connects in seconds. Now comes the conclusion part. I personally believe the automatic transmission is a miss when we are considering the 1-liter turbo, and I also think that the CNG underbody should have been an option in a 1-liter turbo. I know turbo engines and CNG are not a very good combination, and Maruti Suzuki offers it with the natural aspirated and such many brands as well. But again, the 1.5-liter engine is attracting way too much taxes, and which is why I don't believe the Brezza is a value for money product if you are considering a 1.5-liter engine. And if you don't want the fancy features like panoramic sunroof, 360-degree camera, proper good quality, ADAS features, electrical adjustable seat, these features are available in the Son 8, Venue, XUV 3, XO and NEXON even. But again, those prices are way too high. I'm waiting for the Brezza prices to come, and I still believe that the 1-liter manual engine is going to be a good value for money product. One thing to make sure that if you are looking for a CNG in any car, Maruti Suzuki, Brezza, any brand, do calculate that do you really need a CNG car? Do you really drive your car this much? Because especially with Brezza, you're not just paying 90,000 extra, you're also paying taxes extra on the 1.5-liter engine, and the power is going to get reduced. With this proper size, I think not a good option. So do consider that do you really need that extra mileage? Because if you're paying 1.5, 2 lakhs extra, are you really recovering that from CNG mileage only? So do consider that. I would say the 1-liter turbo is a great pick. Price is right, size is right, Brezza is right, Maruti Suzuki is right. The 1-liter manual transmission, go for it blindly, I would say that. So this was the Brezza. I would still say if you want to watch the Hindi review, you can find more details over there. So do check our Hindi review as well, and follow and subscribe Car Guide Media, because Kia Ceros EV reviews already live by then, by the Brezza is live, and of course the Toyota Hilux is coming, and next month also in August there are plenty of cars like the Scorpio and facelift on 15th August. So subscribe right now. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, drive safe, take care, love you guys, bye bye.